What is up, guys? poledoo here, bringing you not another Fire Emblem Cypher unboxing. This is actually the original Fire Emblem trading card game, and this is the only thing I could find to purchase of that original Fire Emblem trading card game. It came out in 2001 and was discontinued in 2006, and it had 7 expansions to it. The first 3 contained Genealogy of the Holy War, as you can see on the front here. Had Thracia in the 4th, and then the final 2 expansions contained Shadow Dragon characters. And this you can actually find on Amazon, US Amazon, no real need for importing it, pretty easily. And I've had this sitting around for at least a year or 2, because I got it. I was like, this is cool, but I haven't played Genealogy yet, so I can't open it, or don't really, shouldn't open it because I don't know anything inside, but we completed it on the channel, so I think it's time to take a look inside this kind of relic of the past. You can see the front, the original trading card game logo. This is a starter pack. I don't know that it would be considered a starter deck. I believe it's considered a starter. Yeah, down here it's in English, it said starter kit. There's a cat making loud noises. I'm sorry if you hear it. But yeah, more, there's a sticker on the back. Hold on. Let's just peel away this plastic. Starting to slightly discolored plastic too. It's not like that old. I mean, 2001's pretty old though. But here's the back, a little preview of what the cards look like. If you've been a fan of Fire Emblem for a long time, you use the wikis and whatnot, there's a pretty good chance you've seen some of these cards and just not really realized they were cards. And yeah, let's take a look inside. I really don't know what to expect from this. Ooh, it's really... I don't want to rip the box. Alright. So, let's take a look what we got inside. It looks like there's a rule book. All the cards stuck together as plastic surrounding them. A turn marker for however the game was played. And whatever this is, maybe turn phases or something. I'm not sure. It'd be interesting to know, because I don't know how to play the Cypher either. To know if, the original Cypher rules, or rather, the Cypher rules and the original trading card game rules have any similarities, or if the Cypher was derived from it or whatnot. We got here some sort of... I couldn't tell you. It looks like you fill something out and send it in. I don't know. Here... Is this the playmat? I'm using the Cypher playmat for just a... I guess backdrop, but not really backdrop. Ooh, this is made out of really cheap paper. But yeah, I think this is the playmat, and it's just checker boxes. That's it. Nothing else on it. It's really flimsy, weird plasticky paper. I will figure out how to fold that back up later. We have another card here. It's like showing movement or something, or ranges of different types of cards. Not really sure. But of course, you also get the game manual, and there's pictures that go along with it, but of course all in Japanese. You get 2 things of punch-outs, I guess damage tokens and effect tokens for sleep and being silenced, which is interesting. But let's get into the cards themselves, and they do have an English name on them, which will help, because art is not always the easiest to look at, but we need to be in macro. Hold on. Alright, so let's just take half to start with. But we have Quan leading the charge, so I guess it'd be the Romanji names of how of these characters in Japanese. So instead of like Q-U-A-N, like a lot of people know him as, this is C-U-A-N, but Quan, you can just kind of see, like, I guess it gives stats, skills. You can see he's on a horse and has a lance. His art, do these have things on the back? No, okay, well here's the back. This is what the back of all the cards look like. It's just Fire Emblem trading card game, intelligent systems. It's all the back shows. But okay. And I don't know if this has every genealogy character. I don't know whatsoever. Like, this is Patty, so it at least has Gen 1 and Gen 2 in it. But you can see foot, you know, a foot unit, sword, something 2. I don't know. These are really cool to see. And I would love to try and find, like, I would love to have the entire collection of this original, but finding things for it is so hard, especially with Cypher. I look for, you know, TCG, anything Fire Emblem, and immediately find Cypher stuff. I have to go out of my way to find the original stuff. We got Manfroy. So there's enemies in here too, huh? That's pretty cool. Oh, there have like stars on the bottom. Everyone's had 2 stars so far. Okay. But like the really old art, there are item cards. Like I think this is a skill. What skill it is, I mean, I'll try and figure out which one it is and put it on the screen. I remember seeing this skill in Genealogy. It might be Vantage, it might be a Cost. I think it's one of those two. But this is cool. I would, like, this you don't really see in Cypher. Every card in Cypher is a character, and we have skills or other miscellaneous items in these. So that's cool. Speaking of, okay, so that's a red card. We've seen 3 characters that were blue. This one's a yellow card, and it looks like just a weapon. And it's 2 lightning bolts. Is it Mjolnir? No idea. For things like these, I will definitely do the research to look into what these cards are. Like, specifically, it could be just an Arc Thunder or a Thoron, or it could just be full-on Mjolnir. Not quite sure, but it's pretty cool that you can see that. We got Manya, so we saw her in Cypher as well, being represented in both games. So that's cool. A 1-star, not a 2-star. Alright. Manya. Nana. I'm trying to look to see if there's any other, like, really standout things I'm missing. But it doesn't really say, just the character, their original art from, what was it, 1995 that Genealogy came out? Dimna? I have no idea who this is. Is this one of the characters that you're forced to have if you don't have any pairings? That's my guess. He has a bow on a horse. And Midir is 1st gen, so 2nd gen, is it Dimna who replaces, what is it, Lester? Sure, it's a 1-star. Interesting. Okay. Charlo, again, I believe Charlo replaces Carefree. I could be wrong about that. Wrong about a lot of things, but I have no idea who these are. I'm just going to assume that these are the characters, the kid replacements that you get if you do not pair everyone up in 1st gen Genealogy. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to take it. It's also black instead of yellow, so like, was it yellow because it's a Thunder Tome? Or, But, it's some sort of bow. The red and black lead me to believe it's a killer bow. But I don't know. Either way, I think it's pretty neat. Alright. We got, yeah, like, Dietvar? What? Who? A flyer is, are you the replacement for Fee? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I like your art though, like I dig your hair. But alright, we got, okay, another tome. This is 2 fires instead of 2 thunderbolts on it, so is it Val Flame? Is it Arc Fire? No idea. But it's pretty neat. We got Hawk. Who? Wait. No, Cassetti. Okay, it's not Sed. But it's a magic foot unit. Maybe he replaces Sed. If you don't get him. I don't know. I was not prepared to have characters I've never seen before. I didn't think they were important enough to get cards, but here we are. Faval, there we go. There's a name I know. With the Ufel as well. I'm not meaning to rhyme this much, I swear. Alright. Are we still, like, having 1-star cards? Yeah, interesting. Okay. Faval. Danon? Okay, now Danon, I believe he is an enemy. And isn't he related to Lex and all of them? God, the obscure characters, unless I use them, I don't really remember most of them. Oh lord. But there is Danon. Alright, we got another book. I'm going to assume it's, because it doesn't have a clear element. So, is this the Book of Naga? Is this Nosferatu? Or just a simple light tome? I'm not sure. But it's definitely within that element. It's gonna be the light, or I guess, or technically dark element, but I'm going with light. Oh my god. That is Arden. I don't think I've ever seen his, like, official art. Like, I've seen, like, his face in-game. And just different things, but this is Arden? Oh my god. Alright, poor guy. Getting the ugly stick everywhere. Another item / skill? This looks like it... no idea. Some sort of terrain swap? Because I see back there that green card is a terrain card, so there's something to do with terrain. Alright. This guy doesn't have a name. He's just a knight. Okay. Nice, like, 90s anime, just generic knight boy. No stars either. None whatsoever. Okay, so some terrain. A shore, an ocean. Don't know. But some kind of terrain. More generic. So we got a generic bandit based on the clothes. And, like, I've seen Inuyasha. All the bandits and bad guys looked like this in that game. Or that show. So, that's probably a bandit. Okay, this is a red card, but it has, like, a broken axe. The further we go into this, the more confused I become. Okay. We have another foot soldier with an axe, but not a bandit, just, I guess, a axe soldier? Alright. Is this Wrath? Is this something else entirely? I don't know. Doesn't look like Wrath to me. Looks like maybe some sort of terrain break. That's what I'm seeing, like a fissure. Like in the earth or something. Beats me. We have a different knight. This one is also a sword, but it's red instead of blue. Or other way around. The first one we saw was red. This one is blue instead. Okay, so like out of curiosity. Okay, so comparing them. The red guy seems better. He has higher numbers on his card. Neither of them have stars. No idea, man. Okay, we have another lightning tome, but this one has 2 lightning bolts on it instead, or has 1 lightning bolt on it instead of 2. So maybe they're not full-on like Thoron, Valflame, etc. Maybe it's like Thunder versus L Thunder type things. Not sure. Oh. People like to shit on Armor Knight designs from Awakening. I like to see this pop up and see how much of a hissy fit people throw. Whew. Good old 90s art. Sword, Knight. Alright. I don't know how many cards are in this. But this is a trip. Alright. So we got mountains. Just some sort of terrain card. We got another of the same generic dude? Question mark? Yep. Same exact one. Okay, so we've seen that before. I didn't... Well, I guess if it's a starter pack, I guess dupes are expected. We have some sort of axe. Just, I guess, a generic iron or steel. I guess it could be silver axe. They're all gray metals. Alright. We have this swip. Yep. Talking is my strong suit. That's a lie. Another one of these switch terrain things. Plains is what that looks like to me. Going to assume that's just generic plains terrain. We got a lance. Just a generic lance. What quality? I have no idea. It's blue, maybe steel, maybe silver. Guess it could be iron. No idea, but it's a lance. We have... Okay, so it's definitely not the Valkyrie staff. So I know the Valkyrie staff when I see it. But some sort of stave. Alright. We have another one of these possible ocean or beach, shore type terrains. We have a sword item. Maybe it looks evil, so I'm thinking maybe it's a silence or a sleep stave that you play on someone. These red cards look like they're the effect cards, like you're like, ha, get fucked, you know? It's like the cards that cause the salt. Ooh. A different lance. Is this the javelin? Is this... I don't... No idea. No idea. Continuing on, we got a fancier sword. We're almost at the bottom of it now. A fancier sword. It looks regal enough. Maybe it's silver? Or maybe this is steel and the first one was iron. I don't know. We got another terrain. A village terrain tile, I guess? Or a town? Or maybe that's the road tile? Not sure. We have another single lightning bolt tome. A broken sword. Red item card. Maybe you can use it to break So assuming you play these in lieu with a character you put down, you can like, bop, I break your weapon. Maybe. Ooh, look, that's fancy. Okay, maybe that's a killer bow. I don't know anymore, man. But I dig the 2 bow cards we've seen so far. But we're almost at the back. I think there's only 2 cards left. But there's a bow. There is, I think just, we've seen this already, right? Have we seen this, Lance? If we haven't, here it is again. Or if we have, here it is again. But Lance, and the last one, a church. So I guess it's a healing terrain. Okay. That's all there is to this. The Fire Emblem trading card game, the original. And this is the, I believe it's like called the Bullet Starter Pack, specifically on Amazon. I don't know what the bullet part means, but whatever. Maybe it's just a weird translation thing. But it's neat to look at. Like I said, I would love to be able to collect all of them. Just because it's so old and so, like, it's so strange looking. Just seeing all of the old art that goes in with it as well. Okay, just making sure nothing came out of, or nothing was still in the box. But yeah, that is the original Fire Emblem TCG. It's the only thing of this that I have. If I ever find more, I would be happy to do more videos on it. If any of you guys in the comments know more or where to find more, let me know. I would love to look into that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I know it was a bit strange. Hopefully you enjoyed though, and I will see you all later.